second trailer I'm going to react to today is the Red Notice trailer, which stars Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot. And I remember hearing about this movie back in like 2017 when all three of them were like, you know, they had career highs. Dwayne Johnson was like in the Fast and Furious movies and he had Jumanji, and then he signed on to this, and Gal Gadot was coming off of Wonder Woman, Ryan Reynolds was coming off of Deadpool, and this movie would have been a much bigger deal if it came out a few years ago. Like, I feel like this movie, I've been hearing about this movie for so long, and now it's finally coming out. It's like, oh, right, I remember this movie was supposed to come out a long time ago, actually. So, I don't know just quite yet. They sound... I like... Well, Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds I like. I haven't really liked Gal Gadot outside of anything but Wonder Woman. And then I was kind of ruined with... Not Wonder Woman, 1984. So, let's just... I don't know too much about this. I believe the director of Skyscraper is doing this. The guy... he believes he directed Dwayne Johnson in Skyscraper. So, I guess they have a good relationship. I don't care for Skyscraper. Central Intelligence was okay. I believe he directed that too. So we'll see how this works. I hope all three of them are good in this movie, but let's just check this out finally. The first trailer didn't have much for me, so I didn't react to it.
The second most wanted art thief in the world. Special Agent John Hartley, FBI.
Hi, guys. How'd you find me?
You saw William Strang's lady with the red hat from the tape.
You can't prove that was me.
Got that on
Etsy.
I want you to help me catch the most wanted art thief in the world.
Wait, he's not the most wanted art thief?
Hello, boys. It's so nice to finally meet you in person.
She sent me out. Frankly.
A few clever keystrokes and poof. Bye-bye, Agent John Hartley.
She's gonna steal Cleopatra's eggs. They're priceless. If we catch her together, I can clear my name, and I'll help you become the #1 thief in the world again.
Lift your neck. Even if I did partner up with you, you still only have one brain.
What's the plan, son of a...
There is no plan. Just watch every movie and there's the plan.
See? Easy peasy.
Okay, nothing happened.
You have to be the two dumbest men on the planet.
You look awful.
How's it going with your begging and crime?
5-second rule.
This is a marriage of convenience.
I'm not divorced. I don't keep you the kids.
I hope these jokes are...
Kidding me? What? This is hard.
I hope these jokes are better in the context of the movie, because I'm not laughing.
Trying to beat me.
That's the idea.
Ow! And also, no, I'm not entertained.
There's one last thing you should know.
Trusting a thief can be dangerous. Oh, what tough.
So that was the trailer for Red Notice. Okay, so the only thing that I liked in this trailer, surprisingly, even though I just mentioned I'm not a big fan of her, Gal Gadot surprised me. I thought she looked like she was having a lot of fun playing a villain for once. So, and as far as Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds go, I felt like they were just on autopilot. Like, they've clearly given better performances in similar movies like this. Like, Ryan Reynolds was much better in Free Guy, Deadpool, obviously. Dwayne Johnson... Again, it just feels like it feels like those two are just on autopilot, and a lot of the jokes just were not that funny. Like, I've seen these jokes before, and like a lot of the jokes just seemed like they were out of context. Like, oh, I dropped it. Hey, 5-second rule. It's like, how is that funny? How is that actually funny? Is it because it's referencing something that we all know and it's a myth? That whole 5-second thing is BS. It's just lame. Like, I've seen these jokes before. It's like, you know, the tough guy does one thing and then the weaker guy does something else. Like, remember how they did that in Get Smart? Yeah, this movie is just doing jokes that they've been doing for years. Get Smart came out in 2008. And we're still doing these same jokes over and over again. And I really want this movie to be good. Like, it sounds like it could be a fun movie, and looks like Gal Gadot's funny and like having fun, but it just feels like the other two are just not into it as much. I don't know, because I guess this was shot during COVID, so maybe there was that sense of like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this right now. But still, it just does not feel like... It just feels like a movie where the talent is there, but the energy isn't. And also, like, they borrow a lot of jokes from a bunch of other things, but at some point they even, like, borrow lines from movies. Like, they literally had Dwayne Johnson in that Coliseum going, "Are you not entertained?" You know, from Gladiator. Like, what else are you stealing from this other than your plot and your jokes and the lines of dialogue? What else are you doing? And also the whole plot just doesn't make sense, where it's like, hey, I know you're the number 2 art thief, so team up with me, so we'll catch her because she's the number 1 art thief and you'll be free. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, I know, like, you know, you take 90s movies that are kind of like this, and, you know, those movies were at least fun, and they were, like, kind of aware of, like, how ridiculous they were. And I don't know if this movie is even aware. And that is upsetting. Like, this would have been kind of a fun movie in the 90s if you had the right team involved. But, and again, the cast is there. Just there's no energy. So, what'd you think of the Red Notice trailer? Are you excited for this movie? Also, what's your favorite heist movie or whatever? Or do you like any of these 3 leads? Comment down below, subscribe to the channel. This is Pat, and stay safe.